I must warn you to get ready and be tuned in to the Dorset accent.
Old George is up from Dorset again, look, spuddling the carrots. Dunner keep her going. He left farming 15 year ago, and then he were 65. Comes up to Whitbury Lodge now and again to his daughter. She'd a work in the big house, and her husband's the gardener. Just putting your dad right on carrot spuddling, Lil. God, that's a pretty show you got on there. Who done he? Same one as done the pullover. I bet I knows. You bet I don't. All right, I'll come on in and we'll see. Called Lil, ain't you got big hands? But there 'tis, look, it ain't Lil. 'Tis old George Hollom himself, knitting on one of they old circular needles. Well, it ain't as queer as it does seem. George was a sailor afore he went on the farm, and they did knit their own socks and such, donkeys years ago. But what was queer, he went on to tatting. I ain't seen that done in years. It's summat like lace, and 'tis done with this here little shuttle. I suppose it ain't so queer, all they loops and knots, and George being a sailor. And that there little hook to pull 'em through. And George says, if you can do tatting, then you can do crochet. And then, I'm beggared if he didn't go off with all they women larning lace making. He were the biggest nuisance in the class, so he says, 'cause he kept asking questions women got no need for. And have you noticed, he don't wear no specs? What think of that then, you? What started him off was, he saw summat in a woman's book, and he says, I'm beggared if I don't have a go. Course, he had 5 thumbs on each hand to start off with, and he still knits socks from toe to calf. And pullovers, he starts at the neck and finishes down the bottom. And they lacy jumpers and things, he reckoned he makes them for his girlfriends. Some on 'em be got old, he says, so he started on the young'uns. Got a young widder, he reckons, as he's hanging his hat up to. Do you believe en? Takes it serious now. Puts all this here in shows and such, and beats they women. Ah, that he do. Look at en in there, just beyond me. Ain't it you? All they loops and knots, I couldn't do they. Only thing I be fit for is knotting up me bean poles. And they don't always stay put. Juggered if they do.
George Hollom from Dorset. And that